at some point to two people at the same time. Maybe
you were engaged. Don't you were engaged to two people at the same time.
Yeah. You know what I've also realized? I'm a daughter and a type in terms of who they want to smash and run, and they have a type for who they want to get married to or who they want to pursue a serious relationship with.
Can I please?
Can I please
just?
Oh my God! There are places that my partner and I will stop holding hands because we know what's up.
You can't even be comfortable
We
enough
won't
to do
kiss
things.
in taxi ranks. If we are at a taxi rank, we minimize physical contact until we get into the taxi.
All 4 abortion cases were a lie, and she was just using me for money.
Oh.
Nothing new.
The fake abortion scam must end, guys. Like,
That's
what's
a
going on
thing?
here?
It is.
People do that, bro. Like,
Can you explain
Like,
how?
for example?
Yeah. Next thing I hear from the whole girl saying, show me," and then I'm like,
oh no,
nigga. I'm like,
bro.
Fana, boys in it. So now I'm like, so I'm understanding now why the boys. Now, mind you, I couldn't even tell. I could not even tell.
It's real out here.
And I'm understanding why the guys are shocked because they knew.
He didn't see it.
He comes back. The guys are like, "Dog, are you okay?" Then he's like, "What?" Then they tell him, like, "You know that's a man, right?" He's like, "What?" Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're back again with another episode of our podcast.
Get it. Another day, another dollar.
Mzansi over boner.
Everybody gets a boner.
Everybody gets a like and a subscribe. Then we get to the nice stuff. You are there laughing. My comments say, "I loved it when he fell off the chair." Ma'am.
Desi.
Anyway, let's talk to him.
How are you guys?
I'm good.
No, we are thanks. We have a very special guest today.
But your intro.
We're doing intros. I forgot. I never do
That's
this.
so real.
Yeah. What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the one and only independent variable, your mama's hero boyfriend and your girlfriend's baby daddy. My name is Desley.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Like everybody, it's your girl Palesalegodi, also known as Sister Ravana, also known as DJ Scissors. You know it! That is embarrassing. Oh my God. But anyway, Prince, please.
Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the show, man. Come on, I'm a Prince. I got to back over Pdjokes, Mangazi, I'm a Buzuko Kwako, Sambapula Matam, or something. It's GFC, God's favorite child, as some per, and Lali dog. I'm figgy, but they show up. I showed up.
They think you're a guest.
But as
They really do. They read in the comments. They're
like,
like,
you, man, just subscribe, girl. You know more about me. Marasambanga Soto, guys.
Oh, Sana, let's talk about it. We have a very special lady in the bill.
At time, there's like this lady has got airtime. She's a spiritual healer, intuitive. She's a reality show TV star. Friends, put your hands together for Nikki.
Why is my drink?
"Hello,
Welcome.
How gorgeous.
where's your intro?"
My intro?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have cool things like you guys.
No,
Make
cook
one up
something.
right now.
We make everyone cook something here.
Let's see. Let's off the spot.
Off the spot. Let's see what you got.
Son, but I need to melange hello. It's your girl Nikki, the intuitive spiritual baddie.
Hey, spiritual baddie.
How you say
love
spiritual
that.
and bad in the same sentence?
Because I am an intuitive spiritual baddie. Ain't nobody said that you have to be a Mormon.
I don't.
Tokoza on purr.
On bird.
Yes, it's been a long week. How are you guys?
Good.
Yes.
I'm chilling. Okay, I have something I want to talk about, but do your third first. Me, I don't care how you guys do day once. I need the story out of my chest.
Okay.
What's going on?
Okay, we'll find out.
I swear on me.
As you guys know, if you've been watching us, you know we're gonna start off the episode with the thread Nyana. See what the streets are saying. Threads are so much fun because you get to see people's real posts.
Sure.
What's your favorite thread? Thread that you like?
No, I don't.
You don't do threads.
I don't do threads.
Why?
Do you do X? Like, are you on Twitter?
Twitter's a scary place. So I only did it during the show. But even then, it was like for 1 week. And then I was like, nah, I can't do that.
Yeah, no, threads are fun, man. I get them from like subreddits sometimes. So it's not always X, but X is where I find the subreddits.
Yeah.
Makes sense, ne? Like I go to source and then outsource.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in-sourced. Okay, so people were asked, what's the worst thing a woman has done on a first date?
Oh.
she tried to feed me a burger like she was eating pap. So she tried to make. No, she did. No, I'll never forget this. You see how
What
fast
do
I
you
said
mean?
that? Yeah. So it was a burger, right? So I ordered the burger, and then she was like, "Oh no, I'll just eat from your plate." I was like, "Ah, no, it's a cute date. I'm not gonna complain."
Yeah.
Right? So as it came, now I see the cutlery. Oh, by the time I get the cutlery, the plate is already there by her, and then she's there. So no, she takes it like so, right? And she takes the mayonnaise, she puts tomato sauce, and I think it was chip sauce on top of that as well. She takes that piece, dunks it in like she's eating pap,
no.
and then she's like, "I'm so glad we're doing this."
Excuse me.
She hated you.
Excuse me.
She didn't like you, bro.
Was it a prank?
And she no, nigga. Put it in
Now
my
when you
mouth.
ate it,
Because it's a
I
first
guess.
date.
Yes, bro.
Huh?
Do you
Not
know
like this.
it's it
tasted good, I don't
It's
know
like
why.
a burger guinya. Like, what are we doing here?
It tasted good. I don't know what.
Was she Betty?
Why?
Women are not good people sometimes. That's I'm being
I don't know
honest.
actually.
Not washi Betty. Why?
No, because ke mo Betty, I eat pap like that. I used to eat pap like that.
No, but this is a burger. It's a burger, nigga. So I didn't know. But yeah, that's
That
the
is
worst thing. On
Yeah,
a
bro.
Insane.
And the internet did not disappoint him. I won't even lie. Did you have one?
Oh yeah. So I was like new in the scene of queerness. I just come out. So I was on this one dating site called She.
Called
Met a
She.
girl. Yeah, it's SHE.
Oh, she.
What did you
Met a
do?
girl.
I heard Sheen.
I met a girl, and me and the girl start talking. She's cute. Like I'm like, yeah, this could be something. So she's like, no, meet me at Four Ways. Sharp. I got to Four Ways at maybe 4. I waited and waited and waited for about 2 hours.
Yeah, patience.
Yeah, I would have left after 10 minutes.
I got to see it through.
See my
Got
boy.
to see through my
Maybe it
boy.
was a real family emergency. Just
Maybe
never know.
something is happening because
Yeah.
manje awusaphenduli phone. Sharp. Eventually, I penduli phone. I said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I was sleeping. Just come to my house.
Okay, fair enough. Sleep is needed.
And you went.
Yeah.
Next,
Manje,
my vibes.
Did you go to Maftown?
No, we didn't even get there. This is where everything went to shit. Because like I was like, I put in so much energy and effort. I really wanted to see this through. Baby girl is there laying on her bed. She ain't even making a move. And then she's like, telling me, say, actually, I need to go.
How?
She said to you need to go.
No, she needs to go somewhere.
Yeah,
So I need to leave. So I'm like, oh.
I'm at dating sites, guys. These things are not good for the soul.
It doesn't end there because she said she'll call me a car. And then she called me a car, but she made it cash. I found out when I arrived.
Oh.
That's this is not a card payment. The bill must be
Yeah,
sorted.
That's
I
crazy.
blocked her immediately.
People be pulling on my moves and jolly. I'm just like, hey, you guys are scaring me. Especially those girls who get into Ubers with no money. Also, as women sometimes.
Hey, yo. Hey, there's another woman in the building. Can you
No,
please
because,
look at a phone?
because the thread is
Leave
about
us.
women. People were asked, what's the worst thing a woman has ever done on first date? And yeah, let me get to it. She showed up 5 months pregnant on the first date.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why must pregnancy stand in the way?
If I'm Sheila and I'm still ready to date, what must happen?
Exactly.
Guys, this is a double date at this point.
It's
I'm just saying, like.
But some guys don't mind. When I was pregnant with my son, like there were men, and I was heavily pregnant. There were dudes who were like, no, we'll raise. Oh,
The pregnancy glow apparently is a magnet.
it's a yeah.
There's a pregnancy glow.
There is.
There
What?
is.
I don't know. Maybe it's the black women in my family, nigga. Big noses, pimples, dark round eyes. Y'all to what pregnancy glow?
It's a
What?
pregnancy
No,
glow.
tell me.
Yeah.
Is that a pregnancy
Sentence.
glow?
Yes, for women
There
it is.
there is a pregnancy glow.
There
Like
really
it depends.
is.
Everybody's different.
I think it's that's when you just arrive in pregnancy. When
No,
you know what I'm
it's,
saying?
It's
Okay.
second close to third trimester.
How many months is that?
It's like almost.
Oh my gosh.
Almost.
My math is not great.
You were the one pregnant.
I wouldn't even know. I've never been
5 months pregnant, I think, is very bold. But I'm sure the guy was traumatized for his life. Because what you should have told me that on WhatsApp, man.
Mara, don't you think Nasa Tsebi?
He said she showed up pregnant 5 months on the first date.
Hey, man, don't let pregnancy stand in the way of finding your husband.
Exactly.
Or your wife.
Almost
Whichever
your
one you're
wife,
into.
In just less than 5 months, someone decided to pull a young one on her.
It's very possible.
What if the
Have you
father
met
comes
men?
back?
Have you met men? Do you know men? Oh my God.
They're actually niggas that have a king.
Do you know yourselves?
The guys have a
Man,
pregnancy
why are you
king.
capable of such things? Also, Nani, you're not even helping yourselves at this point. Like I can stand here defend us the whole day. And I won't survive.
But you're right. There is a pregnancy kink. There are
fully.
people who want pregnant women.
That's why. Like imagine, see the time of the month. I don't know which week of the month, but there's a week in the month where women is feeling very
It's
frisk.
ovulation period.
Okay, so that week. So now when they're pregnant, it's ovulation week the whole way.
For some women.
Bakhala, basically pregnant women bakhala. Namang?
Wait,
Oh, sorry. Anyway, right?
No, you're not a liar.
I'm not a liar.
so when you're pregnant and you feel the hormones doing the thing, do you?
I couldn't. Nah, I was at war with my baby daddy, so it wasn't gonna happen.
See, we saw
And
all
I
of
was
it.
and I would rather stay at home than be touched by strangers. So
That's so real. Oh my God. I would though.
Some of y'all won't. You will now watching. You won't.
Nah, this one got my blood boiling a little bit. I don't know if I'm touched because for some weird reason I not relate to the story. Not relate. It's like I can understand what this guy went through and what he felt. So he says, finding out I never killed no innocent babies, but all 4 abortion cases were a lie, and she was just using me for money.
oh.
Nothing new.
The fake abortion scam must end, guys. Like,
That's
what's
a
going on
thing?
here?
It is.
People do that, bro. Like,
Can you explain
like
how?
for example,
yeah.
this is how that happens. That let's say you go Ashkara in a hande, and then you guys are in a situation talking whatever, and then she just tells you maybe after 8 weeks after Ashkara, yo, me is pregnant, buddy. You panic mode. I want no baby. I'm a baby. Bills. Nafsasin ke memo. Don't understand. The installment sa call 5 sing hleli lana no mattress ang hlangane ne headboard like kuningi dog.
Right.
And then obviously now you panic and your first response as a man is Antanai.
Yeah.
That's not
Sensitive
possible.
plan. She already knows that, right? Because it's the game. So she fakes all of those things, the symptoms. She's just telling you, oh, me, I vomited. My sister, I saw you 3 days ago. Man, I said, I'm saying I vomited already, saying pregnant. I want to take it out. This is how much it's going to cost. Then you send money. They're thinking, she's already not pregnant. My brother.
That's so
Then she's
crazy.
like, oh, I'm sick. I must go
I
back
actually
for, I
knew
must go back for another
behind.
appointment. Yeah?
Oh man.
So she was with this guy and she had relations.
Right? Kanya. I said. You're not pagat.
But ne go sena taba ya gore o spat. However, she's like, you know what, Chomi? I'm gonna get a fake pregnancy test and I'm gonna show this guy.
From Google.
No, like
can buy
someone
them.
in our life was also spat at the time.
Oh, okay.
Aye, she sends a picture. She's like, listen, I don't want this child. I know you don't want this child. So, kupa tšhelete ya apo. Sendela yona RH. I went for the first round and they said I need to go for a second time. I'm sending tšhelete hape. I think I 3. Total was like around 7K.
Oh!
She took us out for lunch. Shout out.
Well played.
Shout out. I
And so
cannot
she
hate
took us
on your
out for
game,
lunch.
man.
That's a heist. That is a heist. You know there was a period.
Oh, it's a heist.
No, that's a legit
It really is. It really
There
is.
was a period on Twitter where there were people who would sell you positive pregnancy
Fully.
tests.
So
Fully.
Like, let's
The
go to
scam, so
work.
the scam, how?
there's a market.
Drama, we turn again. Man, guys, this bro went through 4 abortions, 7K each.
Maranaye, when do you decide to learn your lesson?
That's my thing.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4. At some point, Chomi, ikondom nyara.
you got a good point.
Ikondom ngiyayibona kanti why are you not going to see this person umona if wabelego or what?
Because clearly someone is overly fertile. It's a
4 times.
Jayami, you are wasting
4
good
times.
swimmers there. Like the Olympics
Overly
need you.
fertile.
Like,
But
my
he didn't
brother.
waste anything because she was never spat.
So maybe he's infertile, Shem.
Like he's shooting
In his mind, he's
blanks.
thinking, yeah.
And the
Boys
baby
are
maker.
swimmers.
Boys are
Baby
swimmers.
maker.
But yeah, that's the thread. You guys are doing some crazy stuff out there. It's getting that was in. Women lie, and we know this for sure.
Sorry, man. Sorry,
Men lied
what?
too. Let me tell you what happened.
Yo, you had something on your chest, bro.
Okay,
Yes,
listen.
talk to us.
Okay. Can you let the spiritual intuitiveness receive and then give you a spiritual answer?
Oh, shit.
Yes, it's a feeling, guys. I feel the story.
I
Okay.
didn't arrive for that.
No, you did. Now that you are here. Now that you are here.
Okay, use the light version. The light version.
Okay, what happened?
So
We'll be there supporting.
this was before you arrived on Saturday at Nova, right?
Oh, I'm in the
Can we
story.
also talk about that? Actually,
Yeah, you're not there. You are there, but you came later. So at the section that we were sitting at, there was a group of girls, there was a group of guys. They don't know each other, right? You can see they don't know each other. Then they started interacting, drinks were flowing, all that.
Yeah.
Now, one of the guys in the squad went to go speak to the one girl, right? Cool. They speak. Next thing you know, they start kissing. Hey,
Okay.
cool. This is like 10.
Was
Guys.
why early?
No, the drinks were flowing.
No. This is now. So they're kissing. His boys are all like, huh. They're shocked. In my head, I'm thinking, no, they didn't think he had it on him like that and all that. Cool. The bro leaves, the homegirl stays, right? The boys are still shocked. Next thing I hear from the whole girl saying, show me. And then I'm like,
Oh no.
nigga. I'm like, bro.
Fethu.
Fana.
Jayami.
Boys in it. So now I'm like, so I'm understanding now why the boys, now, mind you, I couldn't even tell. I could not even tell.
It's real out here.
And I'm understanding why the guys are shocked because they knew.
Oh, he didn't see it.
He comes back. The guys are like, dog, are you okay? Then he's like, what? Then they tell him, like, you know, that's a man, right? He's like, what? Now he's like, then he looks at me, he's like, did you know? I'm like, nigga, I just found out.
Yeah, I know he's got some terrible friends. Because why? And I'm saying terrible because if he didn't know, right? Obviously, then he doesn't have the frame of mind to consent to it. Not that there's anything wrong with it. If he was with it, then he's with it.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But the idea that he went there, he did his thing, and all the boys did was go, Mzansi.
Yeah.
They didn't know that he didn't know.
But
In
also,
his
guys,
mind, he was convinced.
Context. There was liquor in the system.
There was liquor in the system. I'm a king defender. I'm that friend. I will pull you. Hela.
Jayami,
Are you sure about what you're doing?
Yeah.
Are we good?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to break up whatever the hell this is, but sharp. Because then tomorrow morning, because that's how, when a person is embarrassed from such an encounter, there's room now for violence. Because that's how people are. That's how some niggas are. That like, oh man, I feel like you tricked me.
Yeah.
Then it becomes that person's problem. Because for all we know, that's a trans woman. That's a non-binary person. So like,
Shit.
then it becomes on that person like, you tricked me.
Yeah, but of
Right?
which that's what I was scared of to that point because he was. I remember then he was outside. He was in a corner. He was just sitting there
Thinking about his life.
thinking about it. Like
That is.
and then he said
I
to
have
me,
a question then, because now this is a huge weapon. Because I find, in this case, other side of the story, I like to layer shit up, right? Okay, is makeup now a disguise more than it is a beautifier? Because if that bro was not wearing makeup, that bro was gonna clock.
My partner doesn't wear makeup and...
But I'm sure the guy looked cute. Did they look like a girl?
that was.
That's what I'm saying. So if there was no makeup, that you think the guy wouldn't be able to recognize? Because for instance, keep accountable now. Where's trigger? Whoa, everyone must be
Ain't
accountable
nobody
here.
tricking y'all. Stop kissing honeys in the streets.
What?
And you
Did they not have a conversation
True.
before
They were
tonguing
told-
each other
You know what
down?
he said to me? He said to me, "Oh no, I just thought she just like had a really deep voice."
Okay, then I have a question
And then
to
after-
your question. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, in situations like this, do you want trans people to
Disclose.
always say?
Because you know
"Hooray"?
I'm straight, bro. You know.
I don't know what you identify as. We're not having that
also-
conversation.
But in most cases, you know, there's possibly a very heterosexual men, and sometimes, like, I'm not sure what's wrong for not disclosing. But I think since we are all evolving in this culture, guys, like a lot of guys, this happens to a lot of guys. I'm pretty sure. Sometimes
But
you
at the
Yeah,
same
no,
time,
it's happened
is
to a
it
lot of
safe?
niggas.
Is it safe? for trans people to
come
disclose
out,
the fact
yes.
that they are trans.
Why wouldn't it be safe?
Oh,
Have you been in this country?
I live in this country.
as a queer woman,
Yeah.
it's difficult for me to say that I'm queer in certain spaces, especially if those spaces are full of men.
Exactly. Now imagine
Number
a trans
one,
person.
I'm going to be asked, how can I give up penis? Like, penis is amazing.
What?
Sorry.
Sorry. I heard the phone ring and I'm like, I thought it was hers. And then I heard penis is amazing. And I'm like,
in here. Then you get questioned about like what's better, and then you get invaded, and then if
It
someone
is
has
very
a girlfriend,
invasive,
if someone has a
yes.
girlfriend, I hug the girlfriend. I'm a very touchy person. Next thing I'm being checked. Oh, don't look at my girlfriend like that. Firstly, who said your girlfriend was my type?
Number one, clock it.
Mara nawe ngeke uzongibambela isitoko phambi kwami.
And it's Bambi, Istoko, if you didn't know I was queer and she was your honey and I was hugging up on my friend, you wouldn't have a problem. Now because you
Exactly.
know I'm queer, we have a whole different issue. It's the same way as a
1000%.
trans person. If a trans woman is sitting among us here and you don't know that they're not a biological, that they don't have the biological makeup of what is considered a woman, you are chilled. Your demeanor immediately changes
When you
as
know.
soon as you know.
1000%.
And for some men, they become very volatile when they find themselves attracted to trans people.
Yes.
so can I ask
yes.
then, what in this situation? You guys like using big words. They become angry, violent, volatile.
Volatile.
So
Now I
now what?
must
So in this situation, right? Where then what happens? Because if they had the conversation prior, then he would decide on his accord to be like, yo, maybe it's what I want or not. So then what happens then is my
What
question.
happens then? Like both parties, guys. Like
It's a weird let's say there was no alcohol involved
Yeah.
and they were of sober mind,
Yeah.
right? And then this man found himself attracted to this transgender woman, right? Maybe, and because it's a thing, you could find a transgender woman attractive, but the moment you find out she's trans, you're like, no, me, I like cisgendered women.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it.
Give Cesar a stone for him. God damn.
You know what I mean? Like, because it could be like that. I've seen.
it could be like that.
So,
And-
how do we have that conversation safely? Is my question there.
Men need to stop doing what they do when they find out about these things.
But also, like I think, like I said, this is like very, very new, and South Africa is a very diverse country.
Tough one.
So the types of
is.
spaces and people we find ourselves in, we should always try our best to educate, or maybe
Yeah.
rather remove ourselves.
Yeah.
Because I'm not saying their reactions are not justified. They are justified to some point because it's like, ish, you know what I'm saying? It's just men's DNA, men's software. Sifundiseni ningasilwisi ukuthi ngoba manje ungitshela ngama binary. I-binary ngiyazi emhlakasini mina mangifunda electricity.
Jesus.
You understand? So manje I must process binary and non-binary and also shim, they, her.
Did this nigga just say shim?
He really did. For real.
Yeah, him.
That's what he said, shim.
Shim.
Yeah, yeah, for the
I honestly
females
think
was-
that, hey man, you can't have this conversation as someone who's a part of the community and feel safe at all. Whether
Yeah.
you're a gay woman, you're queer, you identify as trans, we're not safe at all.
no one is safe.
There are places that my partner and I will stop holding hands because we know what's up.
You can't even be comfortable
We
enough to
won't
do
kiss
things.
in taxi ranks. If we are at a taxi rank, we minimize physical contact until we get into the taxi.
I prophesy a car in both of you guys'
Amen
life.
and amen.
Amen and amen.
We need
That's-
to prophesy a license first.
Yeah,
but
but now-
One,
You are the
hold on. Hana
we
license,
listen,
me.
we don't.
You are on a
Sorry,
reality show.
I'm judging.
She was on a reality show telling us God is not finished with her.
Oh my God.
God is looking at
What
you
a
like
crash
look
out.
cry
That
out,
was-
Marana
Why
license.
also no license?
Ish. The long story short is that like when I didn't understand like how my anxiety works,
Yeah.
I used to take. I didn't realize that I had test anxiety. So I'd
Okay.
study for my learners and then I'd fail it, right? And I failed it 5 times. And after the 5th times, don't judge me. After the 5th time,
Amen. I know someone
Cold
who
drink,
failed guy 9.
after the 5th time, I said I'm done.
That's not real.
After the 5th attempt.
No,
You want to
truly.
do it the right way?
Yes, at least my learners. And then I'll learn how to drive and maybe
Guys,
Wait, so you don't know how to drive?
I want my license.
Why wenza kanje?
Ngiyenza because ivar vele, ivar. Uyangimangaza, Wait, so manje
no,
umuntu
I
wakho,
don't.
I want to ask you umuntu wakho dog. Umuntu wakho identify as they.
Yes, my partner's pronouns are they, them,
Pronouns.
he, him.
Wait, is this the same person from the show?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Like, she was representation for me on the
Are
show.
you there,
Thank
Wena?
you. No, man.
I was about to say they're lying.
Iraba to that are part of the community. Dude. Wow.
Yeah, we recently celebrated our 3-year anniversary, so
That's tough.
Usapusha strong.
yeah.
Usayibona le ex yakho le.
Shit.
I mean, sinomntana.
Manje bambona ana flashback nyana.
Absolutely not.
You say ugh, but back
Exes
then
will
it was.
lie to you, bro. Exes will. I wonder if someone is talking to their ex. Don't trust them, my brother.
No, my man. What am I supposed to do? That guy and I only speak about our child, like for real.
And how you made the child.
Not how. Stop
My
it.
prince. Yo, kopa prince atamai.
Kazala.
Oh my goodness. I'm so happy that you guys are still together.
We're still together.
Hey, on
so-
the shoulder, Mzansi.
Give me the terms. So when your pronouns are and what do you identify as? Because kunamagama abo polyamorous.
So-
polyamorous.
Okay.
Poloni.
Yeah, you guys,
It's going to be a
it's still
long
Pride
one
Month.
today.
So they are polyamorous or not polygamous.
Polygamous.
What?
So Naledi is a polyamorous person, right? Which is, so there is something called ethical non-monogamy. What that means is the pursuit of other partnerships,
While you in a
multiple
partnership.
partnerships. And the reason why there's ethical is because all parties involved must consent, right? So in ethical monogamy, there's polygamy, there's polyamory, there is all kinds. And in polyamory in itself, polyamory can be separated into different kinds, right? Naledi and I at present are in what they call a monopoly relationship.
Okay.
Which-
There's 3 things there. Mono means one,
Is
right? Poly means
multiple
and
relationship.
okay.
So why it's a monopoly is because I
Monopoly.
am not interested.
you are the mono.
I'm the mono.
She's the poly.
And they are the poly.
I mean they.
Yeah,
I'm
they
getting
are the
there, guys.
poly.
I'm getting there.
Poly, right? Yeah, so we've been like that for 3 years.
So does that mean that? Whew, let's break it down now. So that means that you have consented to Naledi exploring with other people, and she has consented to the fact they have consented to the fact that you are okay with being with them and other people.
Ooh, what you said is very confusing. I don't want to say yes, so I'm going to try and break it down. What you're saying is, I'm okay with Naledi pursuing other partnerships, right? And Naledi's okay with me just being with them.
And you also being okay with.
Yeah,
So that's what it is.
yeah.
Basically. So tell her how based on what I'm understanding and what I know about you. Get me out. Let me land.
Land. No one is fighting you.
No, but more on it. Nigga on site. One day, when a baby day that has in Lemono le young Sindale. I try comment a polo.
I made a mistake.
Damn, man.
Weak ass moment.
And he's judging you for it, girl.
I'm
Come on now.
messing with you,
Yeah,
man.
no, I mean, that guy, also me and that guy have like super history. Like I've known him all of my 20s.
Yeah.
So I've known him since we were in varsity. That's like 10 years. Our child is 12. So,
Teenager almost next year.
oh my God.
Yeah,
Must
the time.
Please buy him sheets. What?
Yeah.
No, it's gonna happen. It's gonna. I know exactly what he's referring to, and it's gonna happen.
Why?
And the worst thing I can do is make it shameful.
Yeah, that is true.
Right? Because it was shameful for some of us. It was never even spoken about. So when he's ready, he'll talk to me about it. My kid's very
You're
open.
about to go through it. Like my brother just finished his teens and then I'm on site. Yeah,
Can I
change.
please
If I was
ask
like that as a
how-
teenager, yeah.
Sorry. How did your child feel about you being on the show?
He thinks it's so cool that his mom is famous.
Period.
That's what
Fuck
it is for
everything
real.
else. That's all that matters.
He wasn't allowed to watch the show.
Why not?
You know he's watched it, right?
Yeah, he probably has and just hasn't told you.
Does he have social media?
He doesn't have social media.
Okay.
That you know of, allegedly.
Yeah, and if I'm a social media manager, so if I found it, I would find.
But don't you think he adopted those brains so he knows where to block you?
Oh, don't say that.
No, trust me.
Don't trust my son.
No, it's the age.
Judas.
This is the age.
This
No,
is the
trust
age.
me. At this
He's
age,
learning
I was
overnight.
blocking my mom off WhatsApp statuses already. So
No, my kid was really cool with it.
Yeah.
His dad was just like, I ain't watching it at all. Refused. And then he was one of the headlining moments in the first episode, and I was like, shit.
So his people probably were like,
People
yo,
have probably
You have to
asked
see
him.
this.
yeah.
And like, kuwishi, kupambili.
But in general, like how's life after being on a reality show? Because all of you guys, the cast members are different.
Yeah.
Everybody's gone on to do different things and do their own thing. How's life been for you since the show? Obviously, you came back so famous, Manje. And the first time I bumped into you was at the Netflix thing. And
yeah.
you were looking hella fresh, man.
Oh.
So you killing it.
She's so cute.
She been doing that long. Wait.
Okay, I had a thought, but I wanna, let's finish.
So life after the show has been, it's been interesting. Right? People for the most part are really nice. Like, oh, I love you so much. And now I had a crash out video on TikTok, so everybody remembers the crash out video. Even if you didn't watch the show,
You remember
you
the
know
video.
that I crashed
video.
out in that moment.
God is not finished with me. Fuck around and find out. You heard I'm what? You heard from where? You know me from how? Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't try to test me.
Right? So everyone's been nice. Shit, my partner went through a lot of hate
Yeah, I
online.
can't lie. I think I was one
My
of them.
partner.
You were one of them?
called that poly hate.
There was a,
Poly hate.
I remember there was an episode that we did last year, or like some time around after watching the show, and I was like, "Hey, man, why would you do next babes like this, man?" Like,
She said it in a much meaner way.
no, I didn't.
I know the specific thing that everyone got upset about, which is very warranted and very
Yeah.
valid. Like the whole thing with my kid, of which, we had to have very intense conversations about that. 'Cause,
Fully.
like,
Conversations.
singadlala ngazo zonke izinto, mara
But
that
not
guy-
your baby.
The one who's hiding their WhatsApp status from you.
That's still
Same
her
baby.
baby, though.
Same baby.
Mfisi kwazi abazali bakho.
Yeah.
I'm literally a replica of my mom. So what you think I am? Exactly what she's like. So
But people have not been nice to like people were not nice. They were, and I think it's one thing to have your opinion,
Yeah.
right? But like people were starting to make up some crazy stories, like
What was the craziest shit you heard?
that Naledi uses my money to take other people out on dates.
okay.
Next babes, it's not funny.
No, it's fucking hilarious, and I'll tell you why. The assumption that Naledi makes, because at the time, that was 2 years ago in the beginning of our relationship. The assumption that Naledi makes less than me means that Naledi doesn't make money at all. No, at the time there was a disparity.
Yeah.
And the disparity was based on the fact that Naledi Bega is a freelancer and I was full-time in corporate. Right? So, mina eyami clock and 25 every month. It's steady. Right? So, abanye bathi Naledi brings women to my house. That time we live we live in Naledi's apartment.
Hey, boo. Switch up.
I moved into Naledi's apartment. So,
Mara ngisho ngishara my bills.
yeah. I mean, of course.
Uthando ne? Thanda izinto.
You're annoying. Nice. Those were some of the crazy things I'd heard. Then there were like very queerphobic people who would say that Naledi's not a real trans person because you still have breasts or like people just got out of hand.
Yeah.
Some people called Naledi a narcissistic evil person.
Narcissistic evil person.
Yes,
That
Naledi
that
was
person
the
is a
truest
lawyer
villain
for
next
sure.
to Buhlali.
What's all that?
Triggered.
Dale.
Like that's
Now
what
he's
people
on
would
TikTok.
say. He's been
Bro.
on TikTok. That guy
doing
been
his thing.
been.
I don't know until
Do you like
after
him?
the
Do you like him?
show.
Just adjust your mic when you tell the truth. Just put it here.
Why was I?
Tell the truth
Tell the
or
truth.
shame the devil.
I did like him at first. I think the first time I met him, he was really, really cool, really great. And him and Naledi also got on so well, and me and Nancy got on well. Like it was like one of those things, like, oh, babe, we can have a couple of rounds, right? Hey, and then he did what he did, and then he started talking. Ish. There's nothing that hacks me more than a person who doesn't know how to take accountability. Or just, you're smart enough and you're capable and you have the capacity to take your accountability, but you've decided to skirt around the whole issue. And I think for me, that's what the reunion was like.
Yeah.
Like, I sat there like, it is sorry.
Like, that's it.
It is sorry. Yabona mangathi sorry
Kuyaphela konke lokhu, kuyaphela konke
you
lokhu.
became too familiar. No, but you made choices every single day. Every day, this thing escalated between you and this person. Every day, she went from touching your thigh to touching somewhere else. In the car, you were touching up on each other. She sucked your dick. That's what I know.
Don't
And
say
he
that with a
didn't
smile
say-
looking at me, nigga. She sucked.
My thing
your
is,
dick.
he denied it.
And he denied, oh no, he didn't deny it. He denied doing this to her. So you understand the whole story.
Bekambiza.
Yeah, so
Oh,
if
I
you
thought-
listen in the reunion, if
What were
listen
you
in the-
thinking?
Like, I thought
I hate y'all so much.
no,
Guys, at home you can
no,
see.
guys,
Play
also
back.
you guys
Play
can
back,
see.
honey.
Play it back, you'll see.
No. Not the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I looked at you and I'm like,
I'm gonna just drink here. No.
Ooh, guys, ubuhlali.
So translation, no, she doesn't like him.
No, now I'm not a big fan of the dude. I respect him highly. I think it's just like accountability for me. That's like a big thing. Like for me, you can't say you're sorry and then make a bunch of excuses about how familiar you were with someone. And then when someone is telling you what happened, you're saying to us, no, that's not true. What's not true? I didn't do this. Okay, but she did suck your dick down.
At least admit that. Kaloku,
Abantu bayacula ku-Love Never Lies. Is there any stories we need to know that didn't show on camera? Tell us something about our friend.
Ooh, are we getting an exclusive? Grataritava, sorry.
give us
What could have
exclusives.
happened that wasn't shown? Oh, me and Khutse were actually really cool.
Oh, yeah.
Cool how?
Like he was my boy.
Are you guys still in contact?
Absolutely not. And it's not my fault. Khutse just doesn't answer texts. And I'm needy and I get tired very fast.
So like, this friendship is not working, this one.
Yeah, that's my only
Please, I
thing.
get it. I just don't like text too. It's complicated.
Call me.
Who girls corner? So, Yazin, serious. Who girls corner?
Culture.
Are
Girls'
girls
culture.
corner?
Excuse me. Angithi i-TV culture mise khoneni.
Speak, my
I
brother.
don't know who said what. Out of the Stricklands. They were all in conjunction, in conglomerates. They were amalgamated together in the conversations. But see, yes, man, girls are weird. Yes. But see, don't
Girls are weird.
Don't speak.
Let me land. I'm trying to process how I'm going to word this. They said, first of all, dating a guy who does TikToks. Right? Now I'm sitting there, I'm touched. Right? And then they went on to add, yeah, imagine a guy who uses a filter. Phone gabani, dog. Like, why? Like, we'll get there. No, girls catch a lineal. First of all, how many people, how many males in this planet have a TikTok? Let it make sense. What do you mean you can't date somebody on the internet doing content?
But some people just don't like a dude that's like funny and available like that. Like about
And that's
food,
okay.
and that's okay.
To be fair,
No, it's not
you're onto
okay.
something, but it's not okay.
No, I'm not available.
It's not okay for you because it closes your target market.
In my money.
Yes.
In my mind.
Right?
Yes.
And it closes your target market, it closes your money. But also look at it as refining your market. You don't want
To be
people
fair,
to
to be
sometimes guys they're offended when it's not about you.
So
It just
The
be
shoes
like
are
that.
fitting all of a sudden.
but what is it about
Who
a girl
was it-
who says, I can't date a guy who's out there like that? Like
Why does he have more than 7,000
followers? You know what I'm saying?
In
Why?
fact, I
Because
agree with that.
imagine this one. He's friends with like a million influencers. When the influencer posts as a friend or a colleague, I go and comment. When you come back screenshotting my own like there, like why you liking this girl's post? To you, it's just a game. To me, it's a friend from work.
Also.
Yeah,
What could
but
the
like
case be?
also you guys don't have the best rep, right?
Yeah, men. Yeah.
What?
EP Ariane is
Wait.
right now.
Influencer males.
Influencer males, yes.
Males in general.
Males in
please.
general. It's just not cute, man.
Speaking of that, can I ask something?
So
Why
Ask on that.
why do girls go through a guy's following to see if the girls that are there look like her I've never understood that. Apparently, women do this thing where they'll go through a guy's
for one
following
boy.
to see if the girls look like her, to see if she's his type
Or not.
or not. Why do y'all do that?
Y'all are psycho.
I
In a
think-
sense where, like, I think you create your own problems.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with you.
You guys will go to a woman and say, no, I'm attracted to you, this, that, and the third. Go to the following and look at the people he is actually attracted to.
Who told you?
Who told you those I'm attracted to those people?
Okay, then why are you not following someone who looks something like me?
Because I'm following
Because
you.
I'm following.
Hello.
Listen, Palesa, if I have, let me.
You're
put
the
it
one
like
I'm
this.
looking for.
Also, now I get to work well because but
Yeah, but like girls, they do that, and I'm just like, guys, you know,
Yeah.
we don't think like
We're
that.
not there, Shane.
You could have 5 different people that look different, and then it's
Like all of them still.
Think about it. Look at me, ne? Think about my exes and the people that I've told you about. Do they all look
Not
like
the same.
you know way, like you know.
Men love ovaries.
Kenya
Men don't have a type. Men just love
But I
ovaries,
hear you.
man.
I hear what
Men
you're
just
saying.
love what?
They don't have a type. They just love ovaries.
Oh, I beg to differ.
Thank you. Please speak on it.
I beg to differ.
Why? Okay, why?
Please
I'm
speak
not
on
Dota,
it.
I'm a type.
No, they do.
Period. And you know what I've also realized? I'm not Dota and a type in terms of who they want to smash and run.
Yo.
And they have a type for who they want to get married to or who they want to pursue a serious relationship with.
Can I please?
Please.
Can I please
Oh
just?
my God. You guys.
Can I please just add on? This is why that conversation where they're like, men sometimes will marry the person that they are with because they're settling. And that's not necessarily the person that they want to be with. So that's why they go out and they cheat with their actual types.
With the love of their life.
But they will keep the mama sekaya
disagree.
because she's
I-
what? She's submissive.
disagree.
Aga
And sometimes it's not even
complaining.
a question of settling. You know that this is your partner in life. This is your companion. This is the person you can build with. It's a person that you know is going to take care of home, is going to run the system
Fully.
well. That's your best friend, for a lack of a better word. Mara, it take away imnand.
So much if now you are was local.
Because some people actually like monogamy. I don't care about monogamy.
Do you guys know this? You guys are not dating monogamous people. Like, do you understand?
Me, I know because
So
I
man,
chose
so
the
what's-
life.
Yeah.
I consented to it, and that's the big thing for women, right? Men don't give women the consent to live the
Because
to
those are
live in the
something
truth.
like illogically, a man will answer to that statement like this. Mara ngiyazi mangacela uzongilwisa.
Yeah, that's manipulative.
So how,
Clock it.
dog? It's the truth.
No, that is manipulation.
Let's have the conversation.
No.
Wangnahanela.
Uzongisha vele. You
Wangnahanela.
just said you're not monogamous. So imagine I'm coming to you with a situation.
And I
I'm
say-
saying to you, as in baby kid.
So you're the only one who's allowed to have what they want.
I want to low oil to have hana ipiano hab. I want and baby ngicela nje I You will flip out, bro. And that's the
But also,
truth
if you say it
of
like
the
that,
matter.
So
also,
why can you go relationship le nna before re have a conversation gore
Conversations like
nna o tsebe gore I might in the future.
You never
What-
know. Not a magician.
Okay,
Nna kopa le
fine.
ntlogeleng.
Maybe we've been in this game for 10 years.
Yeah.
My ex and I were what? 8-9 years in the game before.
It's like Harry Potter franchise.
Whoa.
Transformers,
What's
Fast and Furious. That's a long
It's a
time.
long time.
Damn.
Yeah, we were 9 years in the game.
Yeah.
Before we had the discussion of polyamory, right? And pursuing it, right? For me, he was cool, but me, all right? And everybody that I would have to start speaking to, the first person I made a mistake of only saying it a week into the game, and whoa, that ended in tears, right? So when I met Naledi, Naledi's like, I'm a polyamorous person, I've got a girlfriend. I'm a polyamorous person and I'm engaged. Cool, so we're on the same page.
Yeah.
You was engaged?
Yeah.
Hey,
Some-
still not good
at
boss.
some point to 2 people at the same time.
Maybe
You were engaged. Wait, don't add. You were engaged to 2 people at the same time?
Yes!
Is that
Yes!
Kumnandela phaka phone. Ngicela address because this is some crazy.
Damn,
Everybody
girl.
told everyone the truth. When I'd leave for a weekend to go and see Naledi, my ex knew. Uthi, I'm packing. Njengoba ngipakisha chomi.
your fiance?
My fiance knew. Njengoba ngipakisha chomi.
Mina ngithi
ekhaya
yakho na polyamorous. Bongas.
No, even if I didn't know, I didn't care. For me, being monogamous doesn't mean you're going to be a good partner to me.
But-
Being
but
monogamous
also,
doesn't mean you're going to be
Yeah.
you're going to be a kind partner towards me.
Damn, nigga.
It doesn't mean that you're going to give me the things that
I want to ask girls a question. I want every girl who's watching this and you see this clip, I want to ask this question.
Every time you do that, Palesa dies on the inside of
Yeah,
it.
because
She knows you about talks to me.
Because okay, so then why do women do it when you know very well with men, mostly majority are not monogamous? Like
Do what?
guys, ngikwazi ukufaka ama-eyelash. Why ngenza ngathi angazi understand a simple situation?
Or why do women do what?
Why
Get
do
into a
men lie?
relationship.
Stop
No way.
lying.
Oh,
Stop
stop lying.
Wait,
It
who's
is what? Then why not have the conversation?
Conversation.
Give me the
Okay.
opportunity to make that decision. Ya gore, okay, I'm okay with this. Oh no, I'm not. Go find
But
another
what if it
bitch.
doesn't know? Because ukhala doesn't like khale every day. Every
How
second.
uyokhalele kude, ungakhaleli la.
Wait, I think we're blurring lines here a little bit, right? So there is a person who walks into a relationship knowing that they're not monogamous. Then there's just a nigga that can't be loyal to one woman. He might not be
Polyamorous.
Danko means thank you. He might not be that. He just likes to taste things. He's a cheater. Because mind you, he could be doing multiple women but not want to be with them just to
And
taste.
he could be free by telling the damn truth.
But
also
Thank
that's
you.
my thing.
I unzip my pants on a regular basis at each shop that I run into.
Okay,
Thanks.
Dang,
No,
I was
but
saying
thank
that's a
you.
dirty nigga. Like,
No, talk niyaguza ne. You see me, I have questions and we're running out of time.
I mean, I'm saying, I think to this, before you start talking to someone, let them know what your relationship state, what do you call
Facts
that?
on facts. What your
Fully.
relationship status be looking like and what your capacity be looking
Yeah.
like. That's what you need to
If
do.
you're polygamous,
Mara, you guys are out
say-
on first dates asking favorite color. What's your plan in 5 years?
Anybody-
Ma'am, angazi, COVID can happen at any time. What's your 5-year plan? Awungiyeke tu ngibuza ukuthi ngipolarize MS or ngithanda abanye abantu. What you worrying about eating a La Parada or KFC? That's non-relevant. Ask the real questions. Do you want kids?
You know what?
How many kids do you want?
You know what?
Uyakhala.
To our subscribers, please let us know when it comes to first dates what kind of questions we should be asking each other.
Thank you.
And with that being said, thank you so much, Mamas, for being with us and teaching us a few new things. And last
Down, boy, and then.
sorry. Last but not
there's
least,
But it.
it's the last it's the last day of Pride Month. So happy Pride Month once again, guys.
Pride Day, last day.
And tomorrow's my birthday.
Happy birthday.
Girl, happy birthday in advance.
Guys, I have a question. Before we leave, how many minutes do we have left?
0.
Oh, damn.
Put the questions in the comment section. It's been your boy Pdjokes. But fair to, sorry we ran out of time, but I do gotta go. Okay, Nikki, thank you so much for taking the time
you guys
to
for
come
having
see us
me.
today. Did you have fun?
Yes, I want to be a return visitor.
Tandizi.
Say less.
This is not Polyamory podcasting. This is
Anyway.
you guys have been awesome. Please don't forget to subscribe and share the videos, the clips, everything you see. Tag us if you have questions. And also, guys, I work here. Stop asking me if I'm a guest. Thank you,
Thank you so much, friends, for joining us once again. We'll see you whenever we invite you.